everybody, and welcome this week to another episode of, I guess you could call this, What Happened to Me in the Last Week in World of Warcraft. That's a really verbose name and not very good. Look, my making up stuff is not always on point. The point is, as you might be able to tell, I did, in fact, I think I showed these off last week, but I didn't bring attention to them. I did get my Drake Talon Pauldrons. That was 2 weeks ago. I did get my Knight Captain this week. In fact, I'm almost 20% into rank 9, which I am trying to get, though I had 2 raids tonight. Raided Blackwing Lair and ZG back-to-back, so not a lot of time for PvP today. But I did manage to squeeze in 5,000. I'm going to try and get more before I log for the day. So I got my Knight Captain's Hallberg, which I don't really use except for PvP. These two I do use in my DPS set, because of that sweet 40 attack power, and it's, I think, 1% more crit, so that's really nice. But the big one I got tonight! I got the life-giving gem. Nobody else wanted it. And I was second on the warrior tier list, and the guy in front of me did not want it, so I was like, sweet. Now that, on the surface you might go, but you're a DPS. Well, I'm gonna rebut that with 2 statements. 1, I do off-tank, okay? Yeah. And 2, it's phenomenal in PvP, which the guild knows I do a ton of. With this thing, combined with combat potions, that gives me like 1500 more HP, which is a lot in PvP. It basically turns my 5100 into a 6400, 6500. Yeah, it's a lot of extra health. It's already, and I've only used this in 2 battlegrounds, it's already helped me win a 1v2 against a rogue and a warrior, though to be honest, they were both pretty bad. But I did win a 2v1, or 1v2, rather. I was the 1, they were the 2. I did win a 1v2. You're wondering how that happened. The poor warrior did not realize you could go into berserker stance while you're charging, and I feared him, and he ran off, and I soloed the rogue and then soloed the warrior. Not technically a 2v1, but it was kind of a 2v1. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of PvP. This last week I got 270,000 honor. Put that in perspective for people who don't PvP in World of Warcraft. If you kill somebody and you're in a group of 3, we'll say, you might get 100 honor. If you're in a group of 10, well, divide it up by 10. If you're in a group of 40, you divide it up by 40. If you solo kill somebody, you might get 300, 400 honor. Depending on their rank. Obviously, the higher rank they are, usually the better they are. So, and if you win, say you win a Warsong Gulch, you get, I think, what, 198 honor per flag tournament, so it's like 600, it's like 592 honor for flags, and then an extra 300 honor for winning. Yeah, I did a lot of PvP last week. Obscene amounts of it, actually. But I got my goal. Got my Knight Captain plate leggings, and I got my frickin' bull or Hallberg. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Hallberg, it's kind of taking my tank, it's kind of my tank chest as well, because my other tank chest is just terrible, and I don't really need the defense, so it's either use the Deathbone chest plate or this, and I just use the Knight Captain's Hallberg, honestly. I mean, it works. I tanked stuff in ZG tonight. No one said a thing and I didn't die, so... Yeah, I'm freaking happy, man. Why? Because I honestly never thought I would get a life-giving gem. 1, because it was the second time it ever dropped for our guild, months of BWL. And 2, I could have swore it was going to go to another warrior before me, but... it's not the way it happened, and I am giddy. Because I didn't think, honestly, I was going to get it. And I always wanted it, because it's such a great help in PvP. You can get down to execute range, and if you're fast enough, you can click that, and the other warrior's like, ah! So you can basically turn the tide of a battle with it. It's like a last stand in a trinket form. Not as good as a last stand, but like a last stand. For those who don't know what last stand is, I'm not sure why you're watching a WoW video, but a last stand... Where's last stand? I haven't taken it in forever. Oh, there it is. 30% of your maximum hit points, so it's half as good as the last stand. Half as good. But it's a trinket, and you don't gotta spec into it. So, you know, a lot of utility and versatility. Because no one wants to be prot. Well, I know one crazy ass who does, but he is one of the only people I know that wants to be prot. Actually, I think he wants to go Fury prot soon. But yeah. Oh, I also got my Zindalar Vindicator's belts. I got a lot of gear in the past 2 weeks. It's like, holy shit. That's, I mean, that's just the way it is. I almost got the boots tonight, but 2 warriors beat me out on the KSK list. You know, that's how it goes. What the boots I'm talking about, the chromatic boots. Which I'm not too mad about, because if I did get those, I'd have to wear them, and then I'd have to break up the thing I just got. But, I mean, I would still keep the Knight Captain's leggings, just because I'm not going back to the Devil Sword leggings. Not doing it. I wore them too long, I'm not doing it again. But, yeah. At some point, I'm going to be releasing a WoW PvP. I don't want to call it a montage, because it's not really going to be a montage, but I will be putting out more than just a cherry-picked video, because I have, like, hours of recorded PvP footage. The hardest part in PvP now is just remembering what trinket I have on, because you don't want to be trying to put on a new trinket. Like if I have the life-giving gem, I don't want to go, where's my insignia? Why isn't it working? Nope, you gotta use the other. So, because I'm always keeping Hand of Justice on, it's just too good. The burst potential is just too good. The Rage Gem as well, especially in PvP. But I'm actually wearing all plate in PvP now. I did used to, shamefully, I used to use the Cadaverous armor in PvP. You shouldn't do that. I know I said before, if you're wearing leather in PvP, you're doing a bad job. Look, I only had the one piece, okay? To be fair, it only dropped my damage reduction like 1%, so it didn't matter all that much. But at least now I have all plate, so I'm now fitting. Oh, I also got a shield. I got my Aegis of the Blood God, which you might wonder, is that even better than the immovable object? Yes, because it has higher block value, and it has defense along with 2% block with shields. The only thing you're losing is 150 health, which, if you're not very geared, you want the 150 health, but I don't think with my gear there's going to be a big problem, so I think it's good. And I rolled on it. There's only 2 warriors that rolled on it. I thought we were both using the same shield, so it's more one of those, whoever gets it kind of things, you know? He's a cool guy, so I don't mind. I wouldn't have minded if he won. I don't think he minded that I won. He didn't really seem to mind, so I am a happy boy tonight. I got my best in slot trinket for PvP for pretty much the rest of Classic. Life-giving gem is phenomenal. Well, the other best in slot's the insignia, funny enough, for PvP. But yeah, life-giving gem is freaking huge. I know it don't seem like a big deal to the uninitiated for warriors, but it's a big frickin' deal, alright? Don't know what she's doing walking around naked, but okay then, that's you, do you, boo. Anyway, I guess I'm done, and I should call it a day. My head's starting to hurt. I probably should take a break and not PvP anymore today, considering I can just PvP all night tonight and make up for it. That would be the sane thing to do, wouldn't it? I don't want to end up on the news. Well. Oh, I still got more grenades in the mail. Yeah, in Azeroth, they don't give a shit if you send explosives in the mail. But don't do that in real life, kids. Don't do that. No, seriously. I'm trying to cover my butt here. Don't do that. So, anyway, I will see you all later after I see if there's some more runecloth in the auction house, because I'm a lazy jerk who doesn't want to go farm it himself. That's right. That's right. Wow, it's too expensive. I'm not buying that now. But you have 1936 gold. I'm not doing it. How do you think I got 1936 gold? It wasn't by wasting money, that's how. But yeah, I'm gone. I'll see you guys later.